Hello, girls. This is Leslie at 507 Willow House Journals. Really tickled that you stopped by today to see me one more day for the 100-day project. I think today is still Monday, and what I'm doing is I'm catching up for the day I missed on Saturday. I couldn't get out of bed Saturday. I slept all day. Not my choice, believe me. So this will make up for that day. And then I will be back on course to finish the 100-day project on June the 2nd. So this is what we're going to do today. We've got these two gorgeous signatures that we've made with the fancy sherbet swirl of Donna's from Twisted Paper Studio. So we're going to make covers, okay? And we're going to make boo-boo. Now I'm going to need for you to move, sweetie. Mommy already told you that. Mama, I already told you was going to have to move. I got to get this journal down here, boo-boo. It's hiding out. We're going to make a journal similar to this. Isn't that so pretty? I just love it. We got to get back in that journal. But we're going to make one similar to that. I have thoroughly enjoyed making this style. So that's what we're going to do. Don't you chew on any of that, boo-boo. No. Don't chew on any of that because it'll be a mess if you do. Mama won't like it. Okay, I've tried my printer. Y'all, I was talking to Donna on the phone a while ago, and the printer was just doing its own thing and very little of that. So I've had to pull papers that I've already got, that I've already have established, printed out and everything, so that I can, isn't that such a pretty piece of paper right there? So that I can make a cover. What I did, I cut this 4 inches. Okay, I love that width on it, the 4 inches. Let's see. It'll go right about like that. Because the fabric here, you know, that we'll have the fabric edging. Excuse me. And this will... Excuse moi. If you're new, welcome. Yes, I'm normally crazy at all times. So I'm going to cover this first with the... just a piece of white paper. So I need for everything to get out the way so that I don't want this to come through in any way. It might on some, it might not on others. I don't know. I've tried to see, you can see through that. If I put that back there, you can't. If I don't, you can't like read it, but you can tell something's there. So we're going to cover it up because I don't want to look at it. I make these very simple. Boy, I got to roll that glue out. That was hard to roll out. They're so simple to do the way that I do them. Oh, brother. Straight up in the mess. I hadn't done the first thing on this video, and I got a mess. But anyway, I'll be tickled. I'm tickled to be getting caught up. Okay, I'm just going to simply do this right here on one side. I'm going to smooth it down really well. On that side, it's squishing out the excess glue that I have gotten all over it. And then we're just going to turn it over and do the same thing again. I'm craving Brussels sprouts. Have y'all ever just craved Brussels sprouts? I know, right? I love Brussels sprouts, though. Okay, and then I'm just going to fold this on over. And we'll pull it tight so that it gets a good finish on that edge right there. And I'm just going to smooth it down. Okay, so we've got that one done. We're going to kind of let that just dry for a minute. And here's the other one. This one is a little bit taller than this one. But I already had that cut. I don't think it'll matter too much. Where's my other white paper? I had out 4 pieces so that I could just cover these real quick. I may just cover this. That may be what I do. Save a little bit of paper. It ain't gonna matter. I think that's what I will do. I did have a fat cat down here begging at my feet for food. or snack or water out of the bathtub or whatever. Yes, Boo-Boo has to have water out the bathtub. He'll have water in his bowl. Yes, he does. He has 2 bowls of water and 2 bowls of food in the house. But I'm telling you, that cat will sit here and meow for food. If he can see a little bitty white spot in the bottom of his bowl, he's starving. He has no food. In his mind, he has no food. You haven't fed him in 2 years, and how dare you be such a terrible cat mom? Yes, that's exactly how he acts. He acts like mama. And he'll go even to Joe. He'll go up to Honey and beg on him too. Yes, he will. He's a mess, that one. He was truly created special just for me. I do know that. Okay, let's go ahead and get this one done. And this is all we're going to do today is just kind of get our did I just now mess that up? That needs to, I got that one a little bit out of whack. I hope I didn't mess it up right there. Maybe not. Anyway, we'll fix it. We can fix it. Okay, so we've got those. Let's let those dry. Beautiful. Where's my other ones? Okay, this is the main, these are really dark. I mainly want to get this covered for sure. We'll just cover one side. Yeah, I like that idea. That'll be fine. If you are new, welcome. I hope that you find something about the channel here that you just can't live without, and that you'll stay with us a while. I do have a channel membership. If you look from a laptop or a desktop, laptop, all that kind of thing, a regular computer, not your phone or your iPad. Some people have been able to join via iPad or iPhone, but and I don't know why. I don't understand the reasoning behind it, because y'all know I'm not tech savvy. But you normally would need to use a laptop or something like that to join the channel. But I would love for y'all to do that. There are 3 tiers to the channel, and I would love for y'all to come join me. Okay, I've still got to make a video today for the channel membership too. I'm going to do that after I do this. Yes, I am. Okay, and we're going to just do this one, and then we're going to make them beautiful. And then we're going to use fabrics to go on them, and then we'll be able to do our pages. Yep. It is the end of school. Did y'all know that? I think G has got park day for tomorrow. Oh, my good grief. I totally forgot about it. I'll have to get up early and do my video so I can go to park day with G Doodle. If it doesn't, I saw her yesterday for just a split second. Brittany and her best friend, my daughter Brittany, y'all have heard me talk about her. Brittany and her best friend pick their kids up every day from school, and so that they're both stay-at-home moms, well, so that they can have a little bit of conversation and a little bit of time without the kids. Those knuckleheads, Brittany and her bestie, the kids will pile up in one of the cars. There's Georgia and then 2 others, okay? I think there's 2. They will pile up in one of the cars. The mama's sitting right there, and the car, Georgia has such an imagination. Well, those kids, they go everywhere, y'all. They go everywhere from that car. From the getting in the way back of the car, like in the SUV, they get in the way back of it, and they go everywhere. I know one time when I went to G's house, went over to Brittany and to see G Doodle and everything. Me and G went to Transylvania to see yes, we went to Transylvania sitting in the living room. Yes, we did. I didn't know that could happen, but it can when you're with somebody, when you're with a kid like G. She's such an active imagination. Okay, I'm thinking, let me be sure I got the both. I really am thinking about doing like here, I could do that, but I would want it to actually look like this. I would want the front to look like that. I think I've just done a journal that looks like that, to be honest with you. Let's see, what else was I thinking about? Get back over there on your own. Okay, I think I want to do this on the back of one. Let's just go ahead and do that. Is that the same? Okay. And I think we'll maybe use that paper. We'll see. Let's get this put down, and then we'll just let it dry. Be sure that you cover all the spots on it. Be sure that you get everywhere on here, because you don't want it to like bubble. If it doesn't have a good stick, the paper can tend to bubble. Isn't this beautiful? This is one of Donna's from Twisted Paper Studio. This is, I think this is from the fancy yellow brocante. And that's what I'm trying to use. I need a wet wipe and a paper towel because I'm getting glue everywhere. Now, back up. Get that loose glue off. That's right there. And now let's dry it off. So, y'all, excuse me for the maintenance here. Maintenance. Okay. Oh. Be sure that's drying down good. Be sure that's dry. Okay, now let's do this side. This is the easiest way to make these covers. They're just so easy. They're so fun, and they're quick. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than this. All you need is your paper, your backer, and some glue. And off you go. I'm double checking it doesn't. I'm gonna be sure I got this. Right like that. I'm just gonna pull it tight and press it down. Isn't that gonna be gorgeous? Gorgeous. Okay. Now, let me bend that a minute. It doesn't matter about the top and the bottom. See, that has a really pretty finish. But adding the paper in this way gives a beautiful finish on the edge. That will be the outside edge. So let's cut this off. Right here. Okay. Okay, now we're just going to let that dry while we do the next page. We could do it like that, couldn't we? Yes, we could do it like that. Like that right there, that could be the front cover to that one. I really wanted something a little bit more lightweight, actually. Oh, that puts those going upside down. Isn't that gorgeous? Let's use this one. I like this. I want it to go with that. And then I'll show you what I'm going to do over there. I got that figured out too. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Where do we want? We want to use... This is going to have a little bit cut off of it. So which end do I want to have cut off of it? I don't know. We're just going to put it on there. Oops, I almost messed up. Did y'all see that? Let's get this good and gluey. I got to check on Chandler and Teddy. They were going to look for a car today. They've been working hard to save up their down payment on a car, so I am praying that they get one today. Because we've been driving them back and forth to work. Like yesterday, I put Teddy and Chandler both in the back, and I put Teddy in the back seat. I have a convertible Mustang. I talked about this on the last video, I think. He's 6 foot tall, y'all. Yep. But it was either him or Chandler, and Chandler wasn't going to fit. I'm telling you. Chandler's like, Mimi, I'll sit in the back so that Teddy won't have to. I'm like, honey, you nor me could sit in the back seat of that Mustang. I said, Chandler's like 6'2", you know? I mean, he's a huge kid. He'd be a linebacker. He and Braden both have tree trunk legs. Unbelievable. Look like they've been in the... Oh, is that not gorgeous? That is so stunning. I know this is just mildly boring, but I can't help myself. Okay. Now let's trim this off, and then we'll trim the edges off, and then we'll be able to choose our fabric for the binding. I was gonna do like a hard spine on it, but I just felt like I wanted to do these again. I love making this style of journal. This is what Donna from Twisted Paper Studios, this is what she would call a ledger style journal. Yes. And they are, I love making these journal covers. So yay, this is what we're doing. Okay. Now, we got one covered, see? Won't that be beautiful? Whether we do it like that, oh, get that off of there. Whether we do it like that or whether we do that as the front, either way, doesn't matter to me. I'm thinking we're probably going to do that. No, we'll have to do that. That'll have to be on the front because that's got the edge on the side. It could be anyway, never mind. Oh, I was going to do that. Could have done that. Oh, Pooh. Okay. Now I got a dilemma. This is what I was looking at. I really want to use this. This is not Donna's. I love this so much though, and it will be so stunning with this. So I think that's what I'm going to use. This is from Heather at Twisted Paper Studio. This is from Heather at Ruby and Pearl. That's what I'm going to use because I think it'll be stunningly gorgeous. But we got to finagle this one a little bit. Okay? Just a little bitty bit of finagling here that we have to do. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to move it down a little bit. We're going to fold this part right here. We've got to fold that over. Yep, we do. Because I want to have that pretty finish on the edge. Just like that. You see what I'm talking about? We want that pretty edge. Let's look at that and see what we got. Oh, yeah. Isn't that gorgeous? That's gorgeous. That's beautiful. Let's get that pushed down real good on there. Okay. Let me be sure I got that cleaned up. Because this will leave a little bit of a spot on your... That looks a little bit like it's crooked. Now let's get this little bit on there. And we will... Uh-oh. Push, 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 push. Move up, move up. I didn't do right, y'all. No trial today, y'all. What's up with that? Nope. Not the first. Okay, that is going to be gorgeous. Just beautiful. And we'll cover that with something. A little strip of something. Trying to find the perfect little bit of an edge on it. Oh, that's so beautiful. I may have jacked that up a little bitty bit. Isn't that gorgeous? That's going to be so pretty on here. Now, what do we want to put on the back? This is what I'm thinking about putting on the back. Where'd it go? I'm put that on the back. Yep. We are. Okay, and now we're almost finished, and we're going to be ready to Freddy to pick our fabrics for the edges. I love that so much. Let's see, where's our other one? Okay, right here. Let's get the rest of these out of the way. This is out of Donna's Pink French or something like that. This is the Pink French kit or something. It's something like that. Yep. That is what it's from. And the other one is Ruby and Pearl, and I couldn't tell you what kit. I have no clue or remembrance. Matter of fact, today is Ruby Tuesday. How do I want to say that? Today is Ruby Tuesday, DT, meaning it's design team project for Heather of Ruby and Pearl. Last week was my week, but y'all go check out. I can't remember who this week is. I never remember. Probably, I think it's Virginia. Maybe Virginia is today. But anyway, y'all go check out Heather at Ruby and Pearl. Hold on, let me tell you whose day it is. And y'all go check her out. Let me get over here. What month are we in? This is May. Today is Meredith Henning. Today is Meredith Henning, Sheer Mirror Collective. Yep. Sheer Mirror Collective. Go check her out on YouTube and Instagram. And it'll be gorgeous, I'm telling you. We have I think, just a fantastic group of girls on the design team. I'm very honored to be among them. Yes, I am. Okay, boy, that barely fit. Did y'all see that? Isn't that gorgeous, though? Oh, my. Golly bum. This was one I already had this printed, so that worked out perfectly. I can't get around that little bit of that edge right there. It doesn't matter if this is a little bit out of, not covered or out of whack or whatever, because this side's going to be covered with fabric anyway. I think it is. Let me look and see how I'm supposed to do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me fold that over. Da-da-da. Well, now that has been a lot. We should have done one at the time, but, I mean, we're doing two at the time, so we might as well. Okay. Beautiful. This will go like this, and that will be on the outside. Won't that be lovely? Okay, let me just do that again. It doesn't take long for these things to get dirty. I was telling you, they get sticky, icky with paper, with glue, and all that kind of stuff. Excuse me again as I clean up. Okay, let's find us some fabric. That's what I'm talking about. So this will be like that. Beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's crooked. Which end's crooked? I'm not sure. And this one will go like that. Like that. How beautiful. No, that's not going to work for me. That may have to go. This may have to be the front. We'll put that on the front, and that can be on the back. Because those have to go up, and I just wanted it a little bit more lively. I didn't want it to be that on the front. We'll put that on the front. How beautiful is that? Let me put these out of the way. I've got a bunch of, I had a bunch of fabrics pulled, but I was looking at doing this a different direction. Now let me get back over here and see. Hold on, the Amy Holloman has popped out. Yes, that big chopper will cut my finger off in about 2 seconds flat. Yes, yes it will. Now, I know, right? But how cute would that be? Because this has all the colors in it. Check this out. That's a bit bold. Isn't that beautiful though? Let's see. Oh, cute. We could do just that on the edge, couldn't we? How pretty, oh, how pretty would that be? That would be really, really, really cute. This edge, now this has got the rust all on it and everything, but that would still be, that would just be so pretty if we did something like that. Oh, let's look at that. I think this is a little bold for me. I'm not sure. Let's just look and see. How tall is that piece? Okay, that piece would go. That's kind of pretty, isn't it? That could be to the inside if we decided if we were going to do something like that, we could do that to the inside and do that to the outside. What do y'all, I really like this far. It would look like something like that so that we could get the most of it on there. Cooperate, please. We would do it something like that, just cut it, and then, okay, I like that. What do y'all think? I like those two. Now let's decide something here. I was looking at this. I got a boo-boo on it. I was looking at maybe something like that. But I don't think I like that after all. I don't have a lot of fabric. That's the only thing. I've got to get. Oh, I looked at possibly that. Oh, a bunch of fabric fell down over here. We could go really bold and put this on here, could we not? How delicious is that? To be honest with you, that's gorgeous. That is beautiful to me. Lovely. I love it. What do y'all think? Yeah. I love that, but I don't really think it's doing it for me. I don't know if we could do this to the inside. We could do that to the inside and do this on the outside. I love this. I don't even know where I got this. Probably off the D-stash table. Hold up. Let's see. We could put that at the D-stash table at the retreat. That could go to the inside. That's cute. We could even put something like that. Wouldn't that be divine? Where'd my piece of stuff go that I had torn? Here we go. That's what I'm looking for now. I really kind of like this idea, but I love this in there too. Wouldn't that be pretty? That would fit. That would fit, and that would be really pretty, I think, to the inside of it. Maybe if we did that on the outside, maybe that'd be just as pretty on the outside. What do y'all think? I think it would. I think that would be just as pretty on the outside, as that, if not prettier. Or we could do this on the outside and do that on the inside. I think let's do that. What do y'all think? Let's liven this bowed up a little bit. Let's put this one together. Now all I'm going to do is simply see what kind of space I'm going to need. I can't remember. Oh, isn't that so cute? That's so stinking cute I can't see straight. see, we're going to do it about right there. Okay. Am I rolling? Oh, wait. I thought for a second I wasn't. Let's just cut this right here. I love that this has got the, this has a little bit of pink and sheer on it. Isn't that pretty on that? Oh, now we got a little bit of that left. We could have done that. No, we couldn't. It's not big enough. Yes, I'm in desperate need of fabric. Let's take just this edge off. And a little bit on that edge. And see. Okay, that's close. We're gonna get the big loppy glue one. It comes out faster. I don't want it to cover a whole lot on here because I don't want to cover up that little girl. Thought I heard a car pulling up. I was hoping that was Braden and Chandler and Teddy coming to show me their Mimi the new car. Let's just lay that down right there. I think that's lovely. Is that even? I think that is just lovely. Beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Now, we can fix that in a minute. It ain't hard. Where's my other thing to this? Do y'all see what I do to myself? I lose my oh, never mind. Here it is. Okay. I gotta see, double check again how that's gonna fit right there. Okay, we can tear a little bit of that off. Let's tear it back to about right there. Yeah. Yes, lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay. Now we're just going to do that. Let's see, that's going to be to the outside. So let's just do this. We can cover a little bit more on the back side. Once this is put down, though, y'all, it's not going anywhere. This art glitter glue will keep it in line. Keep it in check. Is that right? Oh, that's so cute. Okay, that made my nose itch. Let's flip it over and look at it from here. Yes, beautiful. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Now let's double check it in here real quick before it gets to dry solid. Oh, that's perfect. That's almost perfect. Almost perfect. I'm going to move it over just a little bitty bit. Tiny, 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 tiny amounts of little bit. There. Beautiful. Now we're just going to take this and lay it right in there. Won't that be beautiful? That is going to be so boogin' cute. Do I want to leave the selvage on? Hey, this has got the selvage and it's the color. Oh, I love that. I'm not worried about that at all, y'all. I'm just not. I'm just going to kind of cut that right there. And, ooh, this is so cute. Is that crooked? It probably is. I usually do make them a little bit crooked. If I'm messing up, y'all tell me now. Because you know I'll forget the steps. I love having the silver thing off of here. It lets you really squirt the glue out there when you need it. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with this little bitty bit. So cute. So cute. So cute right there. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Beautiful. Now, we'll fix that. It doesn't have to go up under here. We'll let that dry. Cute. Now this one's going to take some finagling. Yep, we got to finagle a little bit. Isn't that cute? That's going to be so cute. Oh, I'm going to love that. Beautiful. Okay, let's let that dry right over there. And now let's do this one. Okay. And let's see, where is it? See, we used this one. The other part of this, we used it on, I hate that it's got the rust on there, but there again, that's part of the beauty of using vintage, in my opinion. That's part of the beauty of using vintage. So we're going to use it. Oh. Is this the front? That's the front. My brain was thinking a whole lot faster than it needed to be thinking. We're going to take it to right about there. If I mess up, I mess up. Well, that ain't going to work at all. I'm probably about to mess up. We're going crooked. We're going to try to avoid going crooked. Now we can still use those. Put that right on there. I didn't really have to cut that off, did I? No, I didn't cut off. I was trying to avoid putting as much of that on there as possible. We're going to do it just right like that. Isn't that fine? I think that'll be fine. I think that'll be just fine right there. Gorgeous. Do I need to line that? Do y'all think I'm going to need to line that with something? I don't know what to line it with. I don't have anything white down here. I've got, other than... That is not... Did somebody knock on my door? No, it must have been Boo-Boo. Other than this, let's see. If we were to put that down right there and put that right there over it, I think that would be better. Yes, let's do that. I'm gonna keep. You know what I'm gonna do? I'll put it on. I'll do the bottom. We'll cut the top. Let's do. Oh, where'd my glue go? Oh, that's it. Oh my word. Glad I looked. Do the hokey pokey. Okay. Get that on there. And get it, you see it, you're quite liberal with the glue. Quite liberal with the glue. I'm going to let that hang a little bit low on that end. We're going to squish that through, we're squishing that down right there. Yay! I'm wondering if I need to cut that off. If I do, am I going to cut it like, mess it up? Let's do it right here and let's see if I can. Hopefully that's not too crooked. Let's see. Did I mess it up? Oh boy, I almost did. I mean to tell you, I all but did. Look. I could have. Look at me messing up. I'm probably messing up by doing this. I don't think so, because I do think it needed to be lined. So, we're just going to put that down right there. Just like that. I think that will be just fine and dandy. Oh, that's beautiful. What am I looking for? Where's my wipe? Oh. I think that's going to be just fine right there. Is that straight? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. Squish it down good on that side. Let's get, let's use this one for here. I had to get my measurement eye. Had to get my eye on it. Where'd my scissors go? I think it came out to about right there. I mean, that's probably a little bit wide. It's too late now. We're going for it. That's not too shabby cutting right there. Okay. Where'd it go? Which way is... That's to the inside. So that's going to go right there, and that's going to be on the outside. Is that what I wanted? Yeah. Okay, come on, Betsy, let's do one more. This uses a lot of glue, but I'm doing it this way, but it saves a lot of time. It puts the glue out there, but... I'm going to put that down first. Does that look right? I'm trying to be sure these are even, and I don't think they are. I think I've got to pull this one down. Just look at it from right here. Oh, that is not going to be enough. I don't bet. Let's look. Oh, yeah, that'd be fine, be fine. Okay, now let's put the rest of this on here. Hello, lovely. This will have to all dry till tomorrow. If something about it is not straight, we'll deal with it tomorrow. I just think that's lovely. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that's not going to make a mess. Let's flip this over and put the next one down. Where'd the rest of it go? Oh, right here. Isn't that going to be beautiful? Let's do that. And let's do that. Oh, boy, that's some vintage fabric right there. You can tell by the way it tears. Oh, man. Heck to the yeah. Let's put this down. And we're going to have us a video for the day. We're going to let all this dry. We're going to come back tomorrow and we'll put them together. But this will have us caught up. Now I'll still graduate on June the 2nd with all my 100 days done. I love this. This is beautiful. I hope everything is right about that. Y'all, there we did it. We got us 2 of them put together. And we're going to let them dry. Aren't they cute? We're going to let them dry and we'll put them together tomorrow. Cute. Aren't they adorable? I hope that's going to be fine. I got stuff glued to me. I got lots of stuff glued to me. Okay. Yay. I love them. I'm going to go. If this is crooked, we can level that off. If I have to take some of this off, that's fine. I'll cut every bit of that off just to level it out tomorrow and see if it's okay. I think I got one further up than the other. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. But anyway, if I can find the little stopper dauber thing, I'm going to put it right on there. And thank y'all for being with me today. I just enjoy so much. As always, I feel like y'all are just sitting on the other side of the table. Excuse me. I had to end digestion a little bitty bit. So we're going to put that one in there, and we're going to put this one in this one. And that's going to be our video. All right, then. We'll see tomorrow how out of whack I am, and we'll go from there. Okay, y'all. I hope you've enjoyed today. I hope you learned a little bitty bit. These are not hard to do. Yeah, that's crooked as it can be. But that's okay. I'm going to let them dry, and we'll go from there. All right, chickadees. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye.